Alright, hello my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to this lit vibey YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and over here on this vibey lit YouTube channel, I love to make in-depth tarot pick-a-card readings like this one, other timeless collective tarot readings, along with other spiritual related videos, okay? So if you love those things, if you're interested in these topics, be sure to subscribe to this beautiful lit YouTube channel, okay? Join the family. And while you are subscribing, be sure to hit that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister, posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go, period. All right, family, I know it's been a minute since homegirl has uploaded. Sister's been in her hermit mode, her shadow work healing mode, so you guys already know the vibe. I've been talking about that with you guys in like every single update that I've been posting, but that's where I've been at. I really feel like there's going to be like a live Q&A coming up really soon, so make sure you follow all of my social media so that you just stay up to date with me and all of that. But I'm super excited because this pick a card, it just came to me along with the other one that I recently did. Like, these ideas just popped up, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. Okay, so basically this pick a card reading is going to help you connect with your spiritual team, your angels, your ancestors that walk with you, your guides, your deities, all of the spiritual forces that you work with that, you know, guide you, that protect you, that have your best interest. We're going to be communicating with them today. We're going to be channeling some messages. Basically, this is going to be their opportunity to talk to you, to tell you the messages that they have been trying to get through to you, okay? So you guys really like these readings. I feel like they help the collective a lot. So here I am. All right, Shonnetta Bug 567 came through. I'm super excited for today's reading. All right, so before we get into it, a few more disclaimers since I've been MIA for a minute. But in case you guys don't already know, there's a bunch of, you know, phony scammers that have been going around on a bunch of tarot readers' pages and impostering the tarot reader and acting as if they are the tarot reader, making fake accounts, all that BS, okay? If you see anybody named Shonnetta's Divine Tarot in my comments or any other comments with 0 subscribers, that is not me, okay? I do not comment and tell people to email for readings, none of that. I only book readings via my website, goldenlineage.com, so don't get caught up with that, okay? Block them, report them. We do not have time for it all 2021. All right, and final disclaimer. Okay, I always like to throw this in there. This reading is meant for a lot of my beautiful lovelies, okay? So what might resonate for one beautiful lovely out there might not resonate with the other, okay? So when you are getting your reading, be sure to really trust your intuition because you know you best, okay? At the end of the day, trust your gut, trust your intuition, and if something doesn't seem like it's particularly for you, you know, if like a message pops up and you're like, wait a minute, like that has nothing to do with me, just disregard that because that could be a channeled message coming through for another beautiful lovely that needs to hear it. All right, so always keep that in mind. And finally, you know, these readings are just for entertainment purposes only. Don't let these dictate your life. You guys already know the vibes, all right? So with all that said and done, I'm super excited to get into today's pick a card reading. So I'm going to jump into the close-up shot of the cards for you guys to meditate over them. You know the vibes. Let's get it. Let's go. Period. Ooh. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into today's pick a card reading, the very first step that I would love for each and every one of you guys to do is ground yourself, okay? So start out by taking 3 deep, mindful breaths, all right? Not only will this calm your mind, body, soul, and spirit, but this will also help you deeply connect with your higher self and your intuition today to get the most accurate messages, okay? So be sure to ground yourself. You can pause this video, focus, meditate, and ground, okay? But that's so important. All right. The next step is to ask yourself, either out loud or in your head, it doesn't matter, what does my spiritual team want me to know? Okay. What do my angels, my ancestors, my guides, my deities that I work with, if you have any, what do they want me to know? What have they been trying to tell me? What are the messages that I need to hear right now? Okay. So continuously ask those kinds of questions until you feel called to make a selection. Here before you, I have 4 piles. We have group 1, group 2. Okay, we got group 3, and then we have group 4 down here. Okay, so once again, that's group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. All right, as always, family, the timestamps will be pinned in the comments as well as the description box, along with all of the decks that I've used here today. All right, family. So once again, if you need to, please pause this video here, focus and meditate. But if you're ready, let's go ahead and get into it. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into it, connecting with the viewers that were drawn to pile 1, group 1, with this beautiful butterfly right here that is like a deeper pinkish violet, I want to say magenta vibes. It's very beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your messages. Let's go ahead and connect with your spiritual team, your divine ancestors, your angels, your guides, your deities that are working with you, that are guiding you and protecting you along your spiritual journey. Okay, so of course you guys already know the vibes. So we're going to start with the tarot. All right, we're going to see what's popping. We're going to just start channeling the messages from there. And then of course we're going to use our oracle cards just to, you know, more messages because we like to spill the tea. All right, so group 1, you guys have the Fool. Okay, what are the messages that your guides, your spiritual team want to communicate with you? We have the Knight of Cups for group 1. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. All right, I had to bring out this deck. We have the 4 of Coins in reverse. Okay, so I already feel like your spiritual team, they want to point out some of your blockages. I feel like a lot of you guys tuning in, you guys have been maybe like, you know, wondering like, huh, what the freak is blocking me? Like I feel stagnant. I feel like, you know, energy isn't properly flowing, but what the freak is stopping me? And I feel like your spiritual team, your ancestors, your guides, they're about to spill the tea and let you know, homie, like this is what's blocking you. All right, so we have the Knight of Blades, the Knight of Swords, followed by the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's very interesting. If I look at the connections of these cards, we have both of the Wands in reverse. Okay, so I feel like spiritually, you guys are currently experiencing some blockages spiritually and energetically. So I feel like this group, a lot of you guys could kind of just be feeling a little bit drained or unmotivated, uninspired. And I really feel what's causing that here is your lack of being able to, you know, follow your dreams or to dream big. I feel like you guys are really playing it practical. I feel like you guys have grown up, you know, in a situation where you have to be practical. You can't always have your head in the clouds daydreaming. You have to make the decision that is going to be, you know, easiest and most accessible for you in that present moment. Okay, I see that with the 4 of Coins in reverse. And so this is, you know, the elements of blockages that are popping up for you that come from your childhood, or, you know, the years where you were not able to fully take care of yourself, where you were under, you know, somebody else's supervision. Okay, so I feel like this is a blockage, okay, that's coming from your childhood. I already said that, but I'm just handling the messages here. So with that being said, I feel like how to overcome this blockage, what your guides want you to know is it's okay to start putting yourself out there. It's okay for you to start, you know, sharing your gifts, sharing your talents, start mingling, start socializing, start making connections, especially when it comes to your career. I feel like a lot of you guys right now are feeling a lack of energy or just so unmotivated, uninspired when it comes to your job. And that's because that's your soul, your higher self even, you know, really nudging at you like, hey, you know it's okay to take, you know, fresh starts. You know it's okay to completely start over if something is not serving you, if something is causing you to constantly feel stressed, to constantly feel angry, anxious, worried, you know, feeling like you just have no time for anything, feeling so unhappy, feeling so drained to the point where you're snapping at other people, it's a problem. Okay, so Spirit is really wanting to communicate that with you guys. Okay, so I'm even getting a message that's coming through from your spiritual team, they're telling you that when you are, socializing with the people in your life that mean a lot to you, friends, family, that kind of vibe here, make sure that you're not projecting your tense, I'm going to say your tense kind of angry, harsh energy onto the people that you love. I mean, I feel like they can handle it really well and they'll love you regardless, but still that's something that's like shadow work that's popping up here. Okay. Really figuring out a more healthier way to channel this tense energy when it pops up for you. Okay, so a lot of different messages are coming through here. I'm also seeing for you guys, group number one, your angels, ancestors, deities, your overall spiritual team, they want you to know, really start thinking more before you just actively, impulsively do something. Another reason that you guys could be experiencing these, blockages in your energy, your stamina, your creativity is because you don't fully take the time to sit down and, plan things out. You need that structure is what's popping up here. So with this Four of Coins, your spiritual team wants to ask you, in what ways can you get more structure so that way you can see more results, okay? Is it getting a planner? Is it just getting a piece of paper down and, just starting to write out your everyday intentions? I feel like just little steps like that, the Fool, taking little steps, not thinking too far ahead, can really get you out of this rut here. So let's talk about your finances here. I feel like some of you guys that have selected group number one, you could be feeling not so great, not so enthusiastic about your financial situations. Your spiritual team wants you to start saving. If you are somebody that struggles with saving money or you need help with saving money, this is your sign here to invest in self-help books that can help you get better money management. Again, this is, shadow work for you that's popping up from your earlier years in life, from your childhood. So, be gentle with yourself. Knight of Cups. As you are unlearning certain programs that you've been walking with for a while now, and now it's time to shed that, you must be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with the people around you that are also experiencing this because, overall, you just got to be gentle because, hey, you're learning, you're growing. But I definitely feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that there's a fresh new start coming for you with your career, with your energy levels, with your creativity. But the first step is, you just getting structure, okay? I feel like you guys should even start, maybe watching videos of people that really inspire you, that motivate you, but watching videos and content from people that are basically where you are striving to be in life, okay? Getting that inspiration, getting your energy back, okay? I feel like, if you guys have been in hermit mode, you've been ducking off, you really haven't been socializing with anybody, maybe now is a time for you to reconnect with somebody in your life that has very gentle, nurturing energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this could be your mom, this could be a relative, a cousin, a niece, a nephew. It could be anybody in your life that just brings you peace. Your spiritual team wants you to start connecting with them more, okay? Because you guys are like mirror reflections to one another, okay? So these are the messages that I'm seeing from your tarot cards. Definitely working on your anger, okay? Or just figuring out more healthier ways to express it to the people that you love. So you're not sabotaging beautiful connections. All right. And I'm also saying stop being so, self-conscious over your appearance, over how you look, and over how people are going to view you. That should not matter, okay? Because that's also something that's blocking you from following your dreams, okay? Your spiritual team is going in. So we're going to dive deeper. You guys have Ma'at, okay? Justice. You guys here have, I cannot pronounce this. I'm not even going to try. But this is the goddess of beauty, okay? I'm going to try for you guys. It's Amaterasu, okay? Woo. All right. But it's the goddess of beauty. And what did I just tell you guys about the Queen of Wands in reverse? You guys, that's a little bit of a blockage, being so self-conscious over how other people view you. That should not matter. How do you view yourself? And even then, if you're looking in the mirror and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I like what I see, okay, maybe you can, get some self-help books or just, watch some content or anything really that can just help you get out of that funk and realize, hey, you're beautiful. Okay, this is even your spiritual team, your angels, your guides reminding you how beautiful you are. Okay, you are exactly as you should be. Okay, you look exactly how you look for a reason, and all the other things that you might be self-conscious over, your spiritual team is like, hey, you shouldn't even be self-conscious over that. You are so beautiful. You are so divine. You are so special. Okay, so that is a big focus that your guides want you to focus on, is overcoming that rut, or, basically shedding the old programming, shedding all of the negativity that people have been forcing on you over the years about your appearance. Okay, just shedding all of that and stepping into your true authenticity. Okay, balancing out your life. Okay, and I also feel like your spiritual team wants you to know with this card here that things are currently shifting. You guys might be going through a more difficult part of the shifting process. Big transformations are coming through in your life, group one. So you just have to trust the process. Okay, you also do have Artemis, the goddess of selfhood. Okay, so this is definitely a time in your life right now where you should be investing in yourself. This is a time where you should be, perfecting your craft, learning more skills, learning more about yourself, learning to love yourself, getting to know yourself. This is a time period in your journey where it's really all about you balancing out your life and living your dreams. Okay, so once again, moving forward after you watch this reading, definitely remember, like, your guides are giving you the okay to take those leaps of faith, follow your dreams, put yourself out there. A lot of you guys are musicians, or you're creators of some sort. Okay, stop worrying about how other people are going to view you, or your appearance, or what you do have, what you don't have, and just put yourself out there. Take the first step, and I promise you, a lot of abundance and a lot of self-love, self-realization will be the result of it. Remember, you guys, this is year 2021. When I'm filming this is the year of change. This is the year where, Spirit's gonna push us out of our comfort zone to get to where we need to be. So just keep that in mind when you're feeling uncomfortable, when you're feeling like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this. The final result is very beautiful. You're just not able to fully see it yet. Okay, diving deeper, we have prosperity and abundance in reverse. Okay, so once again, this was the energy that I just got chills, picking up on the energy that, there's definitely some blockages that you're currently overcoming in the financial department, okay, and your overall stability, security. There could be fears around your finances, or lack program money mindsets that you have from childhood that are currently popping up for you in this point of your journey, for you to shed it, release it, and step into a more positive, healthy, abundance, attracting money mindset. Okay, so once again, your spiritual team is really strongly communicating self-help books. Okay, or even if you don't have the money to get the books, if you can listen to an audiobook on YouTube, or just watching YouTubers that really inspire you, learning. Okay, I feel like with this Knight of Swords, your spiritual team wants you to put your head in the books or get some sort of knowledge, because this is the year for you to grow. Okay, investing in yourself, investing in what you bring to the table. A lot of you guys are, really striving to be entrepreneurs. You're wanting to have something established for yourself that you have created by yourself, which, yes, I see it coming for you. I see it all around you. But this is the part of that journey where you just have to kind of be uncomfortable and shed things that aren't really helping you get to the final destination of what you're striving to go after. Okay, yeah, so we have rebirth and reinvention. This is you right here. This whole year for you is about reinventing yourself. Okay, you made mistakes in the past, or you aren't really happy with what you've recently been doing with your life. Well, boom, this is an opportunity. This is a blank canvas. So what are you wanting to create? Okay, loving yourself. I also feel like your spiritual team is wanting you to take a nice cleansing shower or bath. Okay, water is really cleansing for you. Or even if you can just go by the river, go by a stream of water, go to the beach, go somewhere where water's at, and just listen to the nature and envision your aura being cleansed by the healing frequencies and vibrations of Mother Nature. Okay, I also feel like the dolphin animal spirit energy is all around you. So if you want to know more about that, Google it, look it up, and I bet you that would resonate with what you're currently going through, or what's been heavy on your mind. Okay, so I'm also seeing a message. I mean, so many messages are coming through here, but you are currently going through big rebirths and transformations with your job, with your career, with your money, with your living situation. So remember, when you're feeling, no energy, drained, no creativity, just remember that, hey, There's a big transition going on, okay? So don't be afraid to try new things. Don't be afraid to tweak the recipe a little bit. Don't be afraid to, send the links of your creative projects or whatever you're working on. Share your work, put yourself out there, and don't be afraid of what other people have to say, because if they're talking, whatever, let them talk. But at the end of the day, you're setting yourself up for success. You're building your brand, you're building your business, you're building yourself up, and this is beautiful. You are in alignment, okay? So diving deeper, what else does your spiritual team want you to know? You guys here have shark. Swim away from this situation. So there is a stressful situation going on in your life. And perhaps, with this falling right under the Knight of Swords, I feel like if there is somebody in your life that's kind of being nasty to you, or they project their own anger issues, their insecurities, their fears onto you when you're talking about your dreams, or when you're around them, you just feel drained. Maybe you should snip, or just, back away from the situation in order to get your energy right, okay? Because some of the times when you're feeling this lack of energy, lack of motivation, is it really you, or are you just empathically picking up on the energy from the people around you? Okay, so that's food for thought, okay? That's definitely something to keep into consideration. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's draining you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn that's draining you, or even a Leo, Sag, Aries, okay? It could be any of the signs. You guys know the vibes, but I just like to name them. But overall, there's something that you need to walk away from. And even if it's not a toxic person that just puts you down, are you the toxic person that puts yourself down, all right? Before you even share your beautiful gifts with the world, you shoot it down, you delete it because you feel like it's not good enough, okay? Are you sending yourself the evil eye? Okay, that's the question here. You guys also have mural, okay? And this says, be your own first priority, selfhood. This is a time where you should be focusing on yourself. If a lot of you guys are stressing over a relationship, you're stressing over somebody that's just constantly not treating you right, this is your sign, your wake-up call from your spiritual team. Hey, it's time to start putting that light, that energy, that love that you're putting into that other person that's not reciprocating it, put it into yourself. And watch these cards turn back upright. Watch you get your spark back. Watch you get that, that fire back, okay? Seriously. And you also do have spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing, okay? I look at this for you guys as your spiritual team telling you, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. If you are a singer, songwriter, put your gifts out there. Share it with friends. Tell them to share it, okay? If you are a content creator of any sort, entrepreneur, this is the year to share it. Stop being scared. Do it. Tough love messages, but you're ready. All right. It's like, just ripping the Band-Aid off at first is a little uncomfortable, but then you're relieved. You're like, whoa, it wasn't so bad. It was worth it. Okay. So you guys also have Empress of Expression. Okay. So this is a time for you guys to share your beautiful, radiant vibes with the world, no matter what it is. Okay. What's your gift? What's your talent? What beauty do you bring to the world? And how can you start expressing it more? How can you, share it with the collective a little bit more, okay? Because this is the year of coming together, working together, okay? You also do have key to forgiveness here. So, I just got chills. We couldn't get through your reading without this little obstacle here. Your spiritual team wants to say, hey, okay, have you really fully forgiven the situation, forgave that person, or forgiven yourself? This could be about anything, okay? But I definitely feel like overall, you also really do need to forgive yourself. There could be self-sabotage, guilt, beating yourself up over something that failed. You're blaming yourself, but at the end of the day, hey, whatever happened. You can't really change it. So now's the time to forgive the situation, forgive you, and forgive everybody involved. So at the end of the day, you watching this, you know exactly what this is. But a big key to overcoming this energy, these blockages that we were talking about, is also forgiveness, okay? And I feel like forgiving somebody or something, even if it's yourself, I really feel like that can help you unblock some of these chakras that are causing you to be a little bit afraid to put yourself out there. All right, so yeah, know your worth, bae. All right, so we have Leo the Lion, okay? Know your worth, and when you look in the mirror, you need to start hyping yourself up, all right? It doesn't matter matter, you know, who else is doing what you're doing, or it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if you know your sauce, you know what you bring to the table, that's it. It's a wrap, bae. You know, staying in your lane, not focusing on anybody else that's doing what you're doing, strictly focusing on yourself, your craft, you're gonna go far. Okay? And that's on period, okay? So you have to know your worth. You have to know that you're beautiful, okay? And if you don't know, now you know, okay? Your spiritual team wants to know that you're sleeping on yourself and you gotta wake up. All right? You've gotta wake up. So now let's go ahead and get into your blessings, because I did want to shine light on that. So these are the blessings that are currently, you know, about to shift into your reality, or that have recently shifted into your reality. Okay, so a blessing on the children. I feel like group one, if you guys have been trying to conceive, you've been wanting to conceive, I really do feel like this is a sign from your spiritual team. You're ready, okay? Go ahead and do the thing if that's what you're wanting to do. But also, if you're watching this and you currently do have children, I feel like this is big energy. Your spiritual team wants you to know, for one, your children and yourself are safe. But also, I feel like, you know, your kid, your child, or your children, they're leveling up right now in some way. So pay attention to that. That's just a message that came through. Or this could also be an indication to, you know, connect more, bond more with your child, okay? And if you do have children, another message I'm seeing here is at a young age, start teaching them about healthy money management so you can break that generational cycle that's been running in your, you know, family, your bloodline, with the, you know, issues with finances, okay? And that's only for whoever that resonates with. At the end of the day, you know if that's for you or not, but that's something that came through. And yes, you have a blessing of protection. So no matter what you guys are currently going through, whether it's, you know, mental health problems, whether it is actual, you know, physical health problems, whether it's, you know, grieving over something, or just financial problems, problems with your security, your stability, you are currently being protected. Even if it feels like, whoa, what's going on? I don't know. You are protected. Okay, so gratitude. Give gratitude every single day that you wake up, every single day that, you know, you have food on the table, water to drink, all that. Make sure you're giving gratitude for the little things, okay? And finally, we're going to go ahead and close out your reading with some angel messages, followed by some self-care guidance, okay? So you guys have eternal love. Okay, the prayer for this card is, help me perceive all the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. Okay, so that is powerful. We have, your home is protected by angels. Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I hope I pronounced that right, okay? I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, and taxes. Period. All right? You're stressing with money? Repeat that prayer. Rewind what I just said, write it down, and repeat that joint, okay? And watch the miracles happen. All right? You have energy healing work. Group one, this is the prayer. Thank you for sending healing energy to me and through me for my own blessings and for all those around me. Thank you for connecting me to loving and high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. Okay, and you also do have, your children are watched over by angels. Okay, I just got chills. Very powerful. Okay, and I just got a message. I'm going to channel it. This is definitely not going to be for all of you, but for those of you that selected this group and you actually have a child that passed away, I feel like they are one of your angels now, and they're strongly coming through. Comment down below. Let me know if that message was for you, because I just got the biggest chills. But this is the prayer. It says, dear guardian angels of my children, born and unborn, thank you for watching over my children and ensuring their happiness and safety. Please guide me so that I know the best ways to be a good parent and role model for my own and other people's children. Woo! Okay, we have relationship harmony. All right, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. Okay, so peace is coming. All right, we have career transition. Yes, okay. Your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change and transition at this time. All right, take the leap of faith. It is safe. Okay, you have that special talent and gift for a reason. It's not just inside of you to be, used only once in a blue moon. You have to start sharing it. Put it out there. You're safe, okay? We have Archangel Michael. All right, I am protecting you against lower energies at this time and guarding you, your loved ones, and your home, okay? How many times did you get a protection message, okay? You guys are divinely protected, all right? And you need to know that it's safe for you to start putting yourself out there, okay? Working on your self-confidence. Repeating self-love affirmations in the mirror. Even if you don't believe what you're saying, you will at some point, okay? Know that things are balancing out right now, okay? If somebody did you dirty, don't even worry about it. Karma's going to get them, and that's on period. Forgive, okay? Forgive, release. And finally, group 1, these are your self-care advice cards. These are basically some self-care rituals that your personal spiritual team feels as though, would really help you with all that we talked about here today, and, even stuff that we didn't talk about. So connect with your ancestors. Boom. Right there in your face. This is, really talking about your particular ancestors, those that are in your bloodline that have walked this earth before you. Connect with them, pray to them, talk to them, honor them. Can really tune in and listen, because I feel like they have more that they want to communicate with you. Okay, you have family. I mean, this is a big part of your self-care. Connect with your family, get to know your family. Okay, empathize with your family. All right, remember that you're not the only person in the world that goes through struggles. Okay, be gentle, be patient. Okay, we have use your hands. So a form of self-care is creating things. You guys are creators, whether you make pottery, jewelry, clothing. Okay, use your hands, get creative. All right, and finally, connect with crystals. I mean, you guys are so connected to the cosmos, so connected to the universe, and I just feel like crystals will amplify it up. Okay, so especially for energy, you need stamina. Definitely work with some grounding crystals to get your energy right, to get your head right. Okay, so group number 1, that was your in-depth what do you need to know from your spiritual team reading. If this resonated with you, if this hit home, comment down below. Let sister know how so. Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. If you like more, if you want to see more of exclusive content, check out Patreon. Description box down below. I'm going to move on to the next group. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, jumping right into pile number 2, connecting with those of you that selected group 2 with this beautiful, unique, slept on brown butterfly. All right, homegirl can't even talk. She's so excited. It's brown. All right, it's neutral. It's beautiful. It's earthly. All right, it's grounded. All right, I love it. So let's go ahead and get into your reading, group 2. So this is once again messages from your spiritual team. Okay, your ancestors, angels, deities, your guides that look after you, protect you, and have your best interest. Okay, that's the vibes that we're going for today. What do they want you to know? This could be about anything. Let me sip some of this tea, baby. Hold on. Let's see. ASMR. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. You guys know the vibe. We're going to start with your tarot, okay? And then the oracle cards, they're just going to, give us some more details, because y'all know we like to get in depth over here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. See what you guys got. We have the 3 of Blades. Okay, what does your spiritual team need you to know? What do they want you to know? Okay. We have Temperance. Okay, so I'm already getting a message that's coming through here. For some of you guys, this won't be for all of you guys, but I'm definitely strongly feeling like one of your guides that walks with you, an ancestor even, it could be a passed away female relative, grandma, grandparent is coming through here. For some of you, could have even been your mother, your sister. It's a feminine energy of somebody that passed away. Definitely getting older vibes, but of course, if it was a younger person, they have an old soul here. They're already coming through in this reading here. They're connecting with you. They're watching over you, okay? We have the King of Cups. We have the 4 of Blades. The 9 of Blades. Okay. Okay. And we also, ooh, so you guys have 7 cards here. All right. So y'all have a lot of messages that wanted to come through here. Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands, 5 of Wands, ending the reading. Okay, so many daggone cards. Let's get into it. So I'm strongly feeling Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius vibes. If you selected this group, strong Sagittarius vibes. Leo, Aries as well, but strong Sagittarius, okay? And Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I mean, we got all the signs basically, pretty much, except for Earth signs. But, hey. You know, if it resonates, it resonates. If not, it's okay. The signs really don't matter because we're reading the energy here. All right. So immediately, a big focal point when I'm seeing what I'm getting from this reading is you guys, you know, group 2, it seems like you guys are currently going through a lot of mental stress. For some of you guys, you're going through a really dark period along your spiritual journey. You guys are going through a period of grief, of loss, of hurt. You know, you guys are having to experience that energy of losing something that really meant a lot to you, and having to mourn the loss of something or someone. And I do feel like that's taking a big toll on your mental, on your mind, your overall mental health. I feel like some of you guys are definitely strongly dealing with strong, heavy anxiety. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with depression, overthinking, just a lot in your head. You guys are always spacing out is what I'm seeing. You're always spacing out. You're always zoning out. You're there, but you're never really there. Okay. And your spiritual team wants you to know that, you know, that's something that you should be focusing on. Okay. And I know it's easier said than done. You know, it's really, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're stuck in this energy and you're going through these motions of, you know, losing someone, losing something that really meant a lot to you. Okay. You just are just like, whoa, I don't even want to do it. Like, this is too much. And, you know, and sometimes even getting out of bed is like really hard, but your spiritual team wants you to know that it's okay to rest. Okay. I feel like you guys have definitely been in your hermit mode. You guys have been, you know, rejuvenating. What's the word? You guys have been retracting from a lot of your everyday normal things. You guys have definitely been more so focusing on yourself, sleeping a lot more, resting a lot more, staying in your pajamas in bed a lot more, and, you know, stop beating yourself up for it. I feel like something that pops up for you guys that even triggers more of the overthinking, more of the sadness, more of the anxiety is you start beating yourself up for the simple fact that you didn't get anything done. You know, for the simple fact of you've just been sad all day to the point where you ended up getting nothing accomplished on your to-do list. You know, I really feel like this is what Spirit is communicating. I'm getting the sense that, you know, a lot of you guys are really struggling with getting things done, with your overall energy, with your motivation, with your willpower, your desire to do anything. And so I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know, hey, you're doing enough. The simple act of you retracting and taking the time to recharge, taking the time to really be there for yourself during this difficult time that will pass. Okay, this is not permanent. The feeling of being sad, being heartbroken, or just feeling empty, honestly, is what I'm picking up on. That's not permanent. Okay, in fact, I definitely feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that this is happening to make you stronger. There are lessons that you are currently learning, that your soul is currently learning as you're going through this. Okay, so you must remember that this is not going to be, you know, the final battle. You know, you still have a long life to live. You still have a lot to do, a lot to learn. And, you know, hey, even something that's coming through is in your life, throughout your life, you might even have to, you know, deal with something that's a little bit heavier than this. But because you went through this particular situation, you will have that strength, that lion, that energy inside of you to tackle it, to get through it. Okay, so I'm getting a really strong message of this too shall pass. I feel like, you know, something that your spiritual team wants you to start doing is when you are in isolation, when you are alone and you feel this 9 of swords start popping up, you know, the overthinking, the, you know, anxiety, heart racing, you know, some of you guys might even experience panic attacks or, you know, that kind of vibe, you know. I feel like when that pops up, Spirit is definitely wanting you to breathe, get into meditating, box breathing, do breath work to definitely calm you down, to bring you back down, okay? And I'm not just saying it just to say it, like this is really coming through. This would be very beneficial for you, okay? Of course, when this pops up for you, being more, patient with yourself, being understanding, knowing that this is medicine for you, it's teaching you something, okay? But overall being gentle with yourself, because I see a lot of anger, and inside, underneath all of the anger, because on the exterior, this is what you're giving, so there could be people in your life that really care for you. I'm sensing, maybe your parents are always, trying to be there for you, or, somebody in your life that really cares about you is always, being compassionate with you, gentle with you. They have your best interest, but maybe you're so hurt, you're going through your emotions, you're going through all of this mental stagnant energy, is what I'm seeing, like clouds. It's just very unclear. You're going through a lot, basically. You're going through a lot of this heavy energy. So when this compassionate person in your life that really honestly cares about you, when they're trying to help, sometimes, it could pop up as you lash out at them because you're just like, I can't, like, you just got to get out of my space, just go. You lash out, and that can lead to arguments, fighting, okay? Or this could just be strangers, like you're on the edge, like all of this anxiety, all of this overthinking and hurt is at the bottom of all this anxiety and, all of this 9 of Swords energy, sleepless nights, insomnia. It's because you're hurting, and it's because, that's how you're coping with it. But I feel like with this Temperance card, your spiritual team definitely wants you to find more balance with your life, basically. That's the message that's coming through here. We have the King of Cups, and this is definitely somebody that's more gentle. Okay, so they're gentle with themselves, they're gentle with other people. This is somebody that I would feel they, move a little bit slower, they talk a little bit more gentler, more quieter. So this is definitely a time for you to be more, gentle with yourself. And for some of you, this is actually, flip-flop. This is somebody that you really care about. They're going through all this. They're dealing with this energy. They're lashing out at you. That's causing you to be upset. That's causing you to feel isolated and stressed out. So I'm getting different messages for different people. So with all of that, the advice with dealing with this person is, of course, gentle, because they're definitely going through the motions, but also realizing that it's okay for you to distance yourself, just to make sure that you're not getting a bunch of negative energy just thrown at you constantly, with this 5 of Wands, okay? So another message that I'm seeing from your spiritual team, okay, if you are having family issues or in your living situation, wherever you lay your head, it's a lot of tense energy. It's a lot of arguing, bickering, fighting, and that's causing you to be stressed out. That's causing you so much mental hurt to the point where you're just like, I can't take this no more. Be patient, stick it out. You're not going to be there for much longer, okay? Overall, with this Temperance card, I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that whatever stressful, tense situations you're currently dealing with, it's temporary. It is teaching you something, and you just have to be patient. You have to stick it out, because I feel like what's causing these issues, this conflict in your home or in your life, it's because you guys are, it's a mirror, there's medicine there, there's something, it's teaching you something, basically, okay? So remember that, okay? What is this reflecting to you, okay? What qualities does that situation have that you both share? Kind of vibes is coming through here, all right? So these are the messages that are coming through, okay? King of Cups. Also, for those of you, this might not be for all of you, but I'm definitely getting a vibe if you've been considering counseling, maybe even family counseling, couples counseling, whatever the situation is, or just, one-on-one counseling, this is your sign to definitely do that. I feel like that would drastically help you big time. Or even if you don't want to go to counseling, just talking to somebody, even if it's just your ancestors, your guides, at least letting it out, okay? Come on. All right. That's what's coming through here. Okay. And also with this Knight of Swords, your spiritual team wants you to know, do not make impulsive decisions at this time. Okay. Whenever you're watching this, watch out for making impulsive decisions and saying something in the heat of the moment, because that might really get you in trouble. In fact, this is a time, whenever you're watching this, this is a time for you to steer clear from problematic, drama-filled people. Okay, I see you definitely walking away from people that keep hurting you, from people that keep on, keeping you stressed out, keeping you tense. You got to walk away from it in order to, bring more peace to the situation, to bring more balance to the situation. Okay, so I'm also hearing a message, and this is for whoever this resonates with watching this. But if you are experiencing mental health issues, your spiritual team wants you to look more into your diet. Make some connections, and I'm just going to say this, but make some connections to, what you're eating, what you're drinking on a daily basis, and how that might be, negatively impacting your overall mental quality, your overall mental health, your brain health as well. I mean, you really have to connect the dots here. Why are you always sad? Are you eating foods that just have a bunch of chemicals? You don't even know what those chemicals are or do. That could, be a little contributor. I'm not going to say too much, but if that resonated, if that hit home, look into it, okay? Because that's very important, okay? All right. More fruits, more vegetables is also something, more water, and more love. Surrounding yourself with gentle people, grown people, mature people, and separate yourself from the drama, because I just am getting a sense that this might not be you. It's, like an outside force that's just very drama filled, conflict oriented, and it's just not good for your energy right now. In fact, you guys are ascending, you guys are raising your vibration. It just seems as though you're currently going through a period of darkness, but it too shall pass is really what's coming through. All right. It's definitely teaching you a lot. Okay. So you guys have awakening. Wow. Spiritual awakening, raising your consciousness. And for those of you that already experienced your spiritual awakening, this is going to be part 2 of your spiritual awakening. You thought that you already woke. Well, guess what? All right. This is big transformation. I feel like your inner warrior is breaking free here. All right. So you're not going to be in this situation, this stressful, hurtful situation for much longer. So enjoy it while you can, while it lasts. Okay. You are definitely raising your vibration. We have shape shifting. So in those periods, in those moments where you can't really escape the drama, you can't escape the negative energies. For some of you, this is your workplace. It's, really affecting you to the point where it's so toxic. You are just so drained, so exhausted. The people, it's just like, no, but of course you have to go to make money, while you are making those changes. All right. While you still have to work there, I feel like your spiritual team wants you to practice shape shifting. All right. Practice, getting into that energy of basically being able to raise your consciousness and just kind of mute out the BS. Okay, look into that. All right, because I see a lot of meditating. Maybe you guys have been meditating more, or if you haven't, your spiritual team really wants you to start doing that. That will bring balance. That will help you deal with these people that are just off the wall. All right, that's just what I'm getting. They're just crazy. They're wild. All right, and then we also have wisdom. So yeah, this experience, this little period of darkness that you guys are going through is basically giving you guys a lot of wisdom. It's awakening you. I feel like it could also be past life karma, karmic debt that you have released, that you are currently releasing, so that way you won't have to deal with it anymore. But you're going to grow so much wisdom from the experience. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's to make you stronger. All right, to build tougher skin. We have earth magic. Okay, so I feel that this is not only about connecting with the elementals of the earth, crystals, herbs, doing spell work, candle magic, to really shift yourself out of this toxic situation, to, manifest what you desire, as opposed to all this crazy willy-nilly drama that's hurting you. Using the elementals to, elevate you out of this situation, to shape shift out of this situation, but also grounding yourself, centering yourself, remembering that you are one with the earth. Okay, remembering that your energy, your life force comes from Pachamama, Mother Earth, but also surrounding yourself with earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, to really ground you and bring you back down to life, okay, to earth, all right, and to really help you get your head on right, to think straight, okay, so big messages with that. Definitely, put some salt around your house, sprinkle some lavender for some peace, especially if it's toxic a bit. All right, so your next card here is learn from life. Yes. So Spirit's basically communicating that this is all happening, this current situation is all happening to basically help you learn, okay? Learn from experience, learn from life. So that way, when you look back, you be like, you know what, that actually taught me a lot, okay? If that hadn't have happened, I probably wouldn't be where I'm standing at today, all right? So realizations are coming through and we have plant the seed. So, don't forget, as you are going through this, you can still plant the seeds of intentions of what you are wanting to create. So don't let this, crush your dreams and make you feel like you have to be stuck in the situation. That's not the case. You are a powerful manifester. And, you're deepening that as you are awakening, you're realizing that you are so powerful. So working, with candle magic or just, setting your intentions, working with crystals, programming crystals with your intention are all ways of planting the seeds, putting it out into the universe and helping that come to you very quick. Okay. So remember that this is a time for you to plant seeds, to manifest where you are wanting to be. Where do you see yourself in the next 6 months? Do you see yourself in this situation? You know what I'm saying? Or do you see yourself in a way better, healthier environment? Okay. So we have stand up for yourself. So in this situation, definitely stand up for yourself, but be the bigger person. And this is powerful because I saw a post and it was basically saying, if you constantly have to be the bigger person in situations, maybe that means that it's time for you to stop surrounding yourself with people that are smaller than you. Okay. Or it was something like that. It was powerful, basically. So don't be afraid to cut people off because you are raising your vibration, you're elevating. And of course, when you raise your vibration, you might sometimes, fall out with certain people because you guys aren't understanding each other anymore. Okay. So stand up for yourself in this situation. We have forgive. All right, so definitely forgive the situation, forgive all that's involved, okay? For some of you, you're like, ooh, I don't want to forgive the situation because look at how they act. I don't blame you, honestly, but your spiritual team is telling you that you must forgive because this is teaching you something. This is a catalyst. Okay, and sometimes, unfortunately, Spirit picks certain people in our life that we were once close to be big catalysts, to help us learn from life. You also have garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Like I said, these are all the messages that are coming through. And we have dragons. Slay them all. Okay, so this is basically your spiritual team reminding you, like, you are so powerful, group 2. You have the power to get over all of these obstacles, okay? But just remember, especially for the Aries watching this, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, make sure that in the heat of the moment, you don't accidentally do something impulsively that might get you in a lot of trouble, okay? I'm going to keep saying that. That's why the King of Cups is here. Just remember that sometimes you have to be the bigger person, thinking about your future, thinking about all that you have to lose. Because some people, they're acting like this 24/7 because they don't really have anything to lose. They don't care. They just want to bring people down with them. But you, okay, you were brought here for a divine purpose. So you must, remember, okay, this is just a catalyst. This is teaching me something. Wounded healer vibes. Keep it pushing. Okay. All right. You have Emperor of Expansion. So another message, you guys are expanding financially. Okay. I do really see if you guys are stressing out about your living situation, you're wanting to move, that's actually coming very soon. Okay. Temperance. Patience, okay? The day that you plant the seed is not the same day that you eat the fruit. You have to remember that. But, the planet Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, growth, abundance, luck, fortune, is on your side. So trust your intuition, trust your ideas, and take action. Plant the seeds as you will grow and flourish along your journey. All right? You have guided from above. You are divinely guided. So once again, in your moments where the chaotic, toxic environment, job, or situation is getting out of hand to the point where your 9 of Swords is coming up, where you're just like, I can't, I gotta clock out. This is too much for me. Connect with your guides, your ancestors, angels, deities, whomever that you vibe with, okay? Connect with them, talk with them, ask them verbally for guidance, all right? For for the stamina, the strength to make it through, and so mote it be. It is done. Okay, so really connecting more. Yes, reconnect. I love it. I mean, we are in alignment. Really starting to reconnect with your spiritual team a bit more. And I really feel like you will go even further, okay? But that's just a big message, reconnecting a bit more with your spirituality, with meditating, connecting with yourself, recharging your energy. All right, so I definitely see taking a spiritual bath, putting your bare feet on the ground is definitely coming through. More fruits and vegetables, maybe making smoothies on a daily, juicing more. Definitely coming through here for overall just your well-being, okay? All right, so your blessings. I did want to point out some blessings that your spiritual team wants to communicate with you. So you guys currently have a blessing to heal a relationship. Okay, so forgive. Maybe that's the key to forgiving this relationship, is standing up for yourself, forgiving the situation, and, you know, being the bigger person, okay? Maybe you both are biting your tongue, okay? Or you're just not really communicating. You guys both aren't budging. But if you really do care about this relationship, this connection, okay, you might have to be the bigger person, the mature person, and break the silence if that's something that you want to do. Or on the other side of the spectrum, if you are just wanting to move on with your life but not hate each other, maybe you might just have to reach out and be like, all right, like, I forgive you, let's just move forward. You know what I'm saying? The mature person. So who do you need to forgive? You know, what grudges have you been holding? And do you want to heal the relationship? Do you want to bring it back to life? Or you just want to, you know, forgive and move forward? Your spiritual team wants you to, you know, elaborate on that with them so they can act accordingly. And you also do have a blessing for unity where once there was division. Okay, so I feel like you really are being given an opportunity. If you've been fighting with somebody, you know, just not vibing at all, they broke your heart, the fighting, the tense energy, all that built up resentment that it just has been hurting you, eating away at you. You're being gifted a blessing for unity where there once was division, coming back together. But of course, you have to be mature. You know, you have to be willing to forgive, releasing the past, and it's up to you, you know. So really meditate on what you are wanting, because you are a powerful creator. And that's also a big message that your angels, your spiritual team wants you to know, like, you are a creator. You can manifest change right now if you intend to. Okay, and final blessing is a blessing on a home. Okay, so your home life, I'm telling you, your home life, okay, if it just is very toxic, chaotic, you're not vibing with it, there's a new home coming your way. Plant the seeds, tend the garden, and watch it flourish. Okay, believe in yourself. All right, don't let the limiting beliefs, the anxiety, the self-sabotage stop you now. If you are wanting your own spot, if you are wanting, or even not even your own spot, but just something a little bit better, more healthier, speak it into existence, okay? You know, put it out there. I see peace coming into your home. I see no more fighting and bickering and anger coming from your home. So that's what's coming your way. And finally, we're going to end this off with some angel messages. Here we go. All right, so Archangel Michael is wanting you guys to explore your options. Group 2, this is your prayer for this card. Dear God, thank you for your wisdom and love, helping me see, understand, and assess all of my alternative options. Please guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, and life's purpose. Okay, you have make a commitment. Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Allow me to commit to myself, my life, and my divine purpose. Please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. All right, mamas? Okay. You also have let go of the fear now. Okay, Archangel Michael, please help me feel safe and deserving of your guidance. Thank you for clearing me of heavy, toxic, or ego-based thoughts or feelings. Yes. And final Archangel Michael message is write about your thoughts and feelings. So even if you don't, get a counselor or verbally talk about it, write about it. All right, you need to have a healthy release for all of this Three of Swords energy, this hurt. What is going through your mind when you are crying? Write it out. Get it out on a piece of paper. You'd be surprised how much better you feel just by, visually seeing, getting a visual of, okay, this is what's causing me to be sad. This is what's hurting me. Okay, I see it. It's right in front of me. Now, what can I do about it? How can I transmute this energy? Okay, so write about your thoughts and feelings. All right, thank you for helping me tap into my God-given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and gain insight, blessing, and healing. Okay, final messages. We have victory. Okay, so there's a victory coming your way, and that's on what? Period. Okay. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Yes, the universe and your spiritual team, your ancestors have been there right by your side when you broke down. You've been crying. You've just been like, oh, I don't know what to do. I just need to move. I need my own space. They've been there. All right. Your prayers, your cries have been heard, and just have the patience. Just know that on the other side, the spiritual realm, the side that you can't fully see, they are shifting energy, shifting vibrations, and working as hard as they can to get you into a healthy environment. So you have to be patient and you have to be meeting them halfway. Okay. We have beloved one. I am helping you with your soulmate, spiritual soulmate relationship. So there's a spiritual soulmate connection that's causing you to feel very hurt. Whether, soulmates can be platonic or romantic. Okay, but your angels are helping heal this situation. And then we have overcoming difficulties. Okay, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges, group 2. All right, so you have to remember that. Okay, you are meant for this. You were built for this. Okay, and finally we have some channeled self-care guidance. Okay, so basically these are some self-care rituals that your spiritual team feels as though would really help you with this situation. So let's get it. All right, the candle just came out. All right, the candle just blew out on its own. So that was interesting. Okay, so we have sweet treats. I feel like you guys need to treat yourself, okay? Get a sweet treat. It's okay. Enjoy. We have clean your space, okay? Cleansing your space, cleaning your space, getting rid of the clutter, donating what does not serve you anymore, and just, opening up some space, some energy for new blessings and abundance to come in, bae. All right, you have connect with your womb, okay? So for my ladies watching, this is definitely a sign to connect with your womb, to get to know her. Perhaps you can, read some books on how to connect with the womb, how to heal the womb, how to release negative, built up, stagnant energy from your yoni, from your womb. Okay, and even if you're a male watching this does not matter. I look at this as you guys connecting with your feminine energy. So if you're a male and you are, watching and you don't have a womb, this is still for you. This is telling you to connect with your femininity. There's nothing wrong with it. All right, and your final cards, we have sync with the moon. Okay, so connecting with the moon cycle, paying attention to the moon cycles, the phases, starting a journal to just document how you feel, what you're releasing, what you're bringing in during each of the moon phases. Okay, that's very powerful. You guys have a deep connection with the moon, with astrology, okay? And finally, we have meditate. All right, this is another card here that's screaming that you need to meditate, bae. You need to start meditating. You need to start connecting with your spiritual team, reconnecting, okay? Because you are divinely guided from above, okay? You're going through a deep awakening. You're going through a period of expansion in your abundance, in your home, in your money, in your security, all right? And trust and believe this heartbreak, this pain, this grief that you are feeling, it is soon coming to an end. It is just teaching you something you are currently having to learn from life, bae, okay? And remember, finally, I'm going to say it again for the people that didn't hear me clear. You need to stay away from this toxic, these drama-filled people that, really don't have nothing going for themselves, but that just want to bring everybody down, okay? Because you have purpose, bae. You have purpose, and that person literally, they don't have good intentions, okay? And if this message is for you about a drama-filled toxic person that does nothing but argue and just negative energy, nasty energy, Boom. Okay. You know the vibes, all right? So pile number 2, that was your in-depth, connecting with your spiritual team channeled messages. If this resonated with you, if this hit home, comment down below. Let sister know how so. You guys already know the vibes. Be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. Also, if you want to see more exclusive behind the scenes content, go in the description box and check out my Patreon. It's lit over there. Y'all know the vibes. All right, but without further ado, I'm going to move on to the next group. Let's go. All right, connecting with my beautiful lovelies that selected pile 3, group 3, with this beautiful purple butterfly. One moment. Okay, we had to get the vibes cleared a little bit, you know, with the Palo Santo. You guys know the vibes in between readings. Got to keep the energy fresh. But yeah, connecting with the viewers that were attracted, or that was... Yeah, connecting with the viewers that were attracted to pile 3 with the beautiful, unique, beautiful lilac purple butterfly. Let's go ahead and see what your divine messages from your spiritual team, your ancestors, angels, deities, guides that have love for you, that guide you, that protect you, that walk with you. What do they want you to know? Okay, what's the tea basically? Okay, wow. So we're going to go ahead and put your butterfly right here, bae. She's going to be looking real cute over there. And we're going to start with your tarot cards per usual. You guys know how I vibe out over here. And then we're going to dive deeper, spill more tea with your oracle. So let's get it. Let's go. Let's see what you guys have crack-a-lack in group 3. We have the Chariot. All right. Hey, Cancer. Hey, cutie. All right. So we have the Chariot. Chariana. All right. Where are you going? We have 10 of Wands. Hey, Leo Edge. Leo Sag Aries. Looking slim thick over there. All right. The King of Wands in reverse. And I forgot to mention the 10 of Wands was in reverse. So interesting. Just like group 1, we have both of our Wands cards in reverse. That's just how they came out. And that's indicating something to me. That's telling me something. All right. So let's dive even deeper. You guys have the 5 of Coins upright. Okay. All right. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. What's going on? And then we also have the Strength in reverse. So I am getting strong Leo, Aries, Sagittarius vibes. Comment down below if that's you. This is y'all right here. Y'all are taking over. All right. I'm definitely feeling there's heavy Leos watching this that are on the cusp of being a Cancer. All right. Leos that are closer to the Cancer season. And then we have Leos that are closer to the Virgo season tuning in. And then, you know, Aries, Sagittarius is also coming through. But of course, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn is coming through. All right. Yes. Hey, guys. Come through. But you could be any of the signs. The signs don't really matter. But, of course, you know, they're popping up for a reason. But what do you need to know? What messages are coming through for you? Both of your... No, not both. Okay. So one of your major arcana is upright. The Chariot, which we love to see it. We love to see the mother freaking Chariot upright. That lets us know that you're doing things right. Okay. That lets us know that you are in alignment. This card upright lets us know that you are on a journey and you are moving that thing. That thing is banging, okay? You are going places, okay? Yes, there might be some obstacles. Yes, there might be some stress. Yes, there might be a lack of energy, stamina, motivation going on. But, you know, what I see with this Chariot card is it's happening because, you know, it's change, okay? Change can sometimes be uncomfortable. Mind you, when I'm filming this, we're in the year 2021, which equals up to a 5-year, which this year can bring, you know, change, you know, complete change. You know, you thought that you were going this way. The universe said, no, babe, you going this way, that way. Okay. Like, so I really feel like you guys are in the process of a change that's uncomfortable, but it's needed. It's needed for your emotional health, for your emotional stability. It's needed for your overall healing. Okay. It's needed. This is required. It's a necessity is what your spirit is telling you. Okay, so for some of you guys, you know, or maybe a lot of you guys that are tuned into this group, I definitely see you could be going through some struggles financially right now. You could be going through a darker period. Of course, you know, with everything that's going on in the world, in the collective, you know, everything that's going on in the world with, you know, everything. You guys know what's happening, with people getting out of work, not having work, and just all these big changes that just popped up out of nowhere from, the previous year that we just had. It's hitting, a lot of people very hard, and I feel like it could definitely be affecting you guys with what's happening, and it's causing you, all of this change with your pentacles, with your money, with your financial and physical stability. It's happening, and it's kind of affecting your overall energy levels, your motivation, your strength, okay? I'm even feeling that it's affecting your overall faith. You're just like, dang, I can't believe that all this bad stuff is happening. It's one thing after the next, and it's causing you to feel drained, okay? Feeling like you don't have the power to overcome this storm, but you do, okay? And you will overcome the storm, and your spiritual team wants you to know that they are picking you up by your dang, collar, and they're dragging you through it, okay? And there's going to be times, when you're just like, 10 of Wands here. She's panicking. She is stressed out. She has so much to do. She doesn't know where to stop. She's overwhelmed. She's burnt out, okay? And I feel like, since this card was in reverse for you, you've already been in this energy. You've been stressing for a while, and your spiritual team wants you to know that all of this stress is not good for you, okay? Select message for, not all of you, but for a few of you, or maybe just even one person that's tuning into this group. If you're currently pregnant with a child or children inside of you, and you're constantly in this 10 of Wands, feeling burdened, feeling stressed, having so many worries every single day, that's not good, okay? And so that should be a focus for you. And once again, this is just for the select people that are, pregnant right now, or that might be about to get pregnant. You need to go ahead and reduce your stress levels, okay? Like, I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that it's okay to recharge. In fact, if you keep on going as you're going with, just fueling up on synthetic energy, like energy drinks or coffee or just caffeine in general, just trying to push yourself hard, trying to force all this energy to come up inside of you when you're clearly drained, that's going to cause you to take a lot more L's than you might need to be taken. So, if you need to take time out from work, if you need to not show up, you should be listening to what's popping up, because things could, continue to go downhill if you continue to try to force this energy to get things done. And then on top of that, forcing this energy out of you when you know good and well you don't feel like showing up. You're drained, you're exhausted, you're depleted, but you keep trying to push yourself for a check or for whatever you're trying to do this for, which I get it. A lot of you guys, you do have families, you have responsibilities, but your spiritual team wants you to know that your well-being is also very important. And it seems as though you have been, kind of pushing yourself to the back burner to take care of everybody else, which, they're like, okay, yes, like that's amazing. They're proud of you for doing that, but also now it's time to cater to yourself. It's time to recharge your energy, because as of right now, you're not really getting a lot done, and you're realizing that, you're noticing that, but it's simply because you need to recharge. So, on the bright side of this spread, a lot of you guys have been, just like, dang, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel so out of it? This is your answer. It's because you need to take at least 2 to 3 days where you literally can just be still, where you can just chill and recharge. And I know for, some of you guys watching this, it might be hard because of your work schedule, because of your life, but your spiritual team wants you to try to somehow make this a reality, even if it's just one day, okay? But really what I'm hearing is you need at least 2 to 3 days, if, maybe some of you need a week, all right? And I'm not even trying to be a Debbie Downer, but this is what I'm feeling, okay? Because you have big, what's the word for it? Opportunities coming your way. You have big, beautiful things coming. But I feel like what your spiritual team wants you to know is when this comes, as of right now, you won't be able to fully enjoy it because you are so zapped, you are so drained, you are so out of it. And the Suit of Wands talks about your energy levels, your stamina, all right, your willpower, your strength, your spiritual energy. Right now, your spiritual tank is low. You're running on E. All right, damn near. So spiritually, you need to take the proper protocols and procedures to recharge that battery up. I seen this post. It was talking about, you wouldn't let your phone battery die out. So why do you let your own energy battery die out? And that's facts. Okay, so spiritually, how can you recharge? How can you, fill your tank back up so that way you have the energy inside of you to do what you need to do to get to where you need to be? Okay, so you can take Epsom salt, sea salt baths, clear that energy, spiritual baths. You can, burn some ethically sourced sage, Palo Santo, incense. Okay, you can listen to clearing vibration frequencies on YouTube if that's all you have access to. But most importantly, start meditating, start praying. Okay, that's the first thing that I would do. Talk to your spiritual team. Okay, whether you work with the deity, your ancestors, it don't matter. Whoever you look up to, for guidance. Okay. Source, God, all right, whatever you collude with, you need to start conversating, all right, you need to start praying and stuff like that, because that can, immediately help you build your energy, is what's coming through here. Okay, that was kind of long, but that was coming through here. Okay, praying in your time of lack, praying in your time of worry, in your time of suffering, okay? Or, even if you don't feel comfortable with the term praying, just talking to spirit. Literally, just talk to spirit. I feel like that's the first step to recharging you. And just by you, just talking, having a conversation with spirit, that can literally lift a freaking weight load off of your shoulders. And I'm feeling it. Like, once you do that, getting some sort of alone time just to talk to spirit, and go from there. You don't know what your next step should be. Talk to your ancestors about that and tell them to take the wheel. All right. Tell them that you need some help down on earth. Okay. And this too shall pass. Okay. The Chariot, you will move through this. Okay. So let's dive deeper. These tarot cards went in. They really went in. Okay. And also, final message from the tarot cards. When you are recharging, when you are taking some time off of your work and things of that sort, make sure that you're taking time off of that phone, that social media. If you need to delete some apps, okay? Because that's draining as well. That will definitely drain you just as fast as you recharge being on that phone, okay? And of course, everybody gets on their phone, but I know from personal experience, going down that rabbit hole of just laying in bed, being on your phone, scrolling, it's not good. And that can cause you to feel even more drained, zapped, defeated, beating yourself up because you're seeing all these people on your phone being productive, doing all this stuff, but you ain't doing nothing. All right. So these are just messages. Don't shoot the messenger now, but this is what you need to hear. So you guys here have Corn Woman, nourishment. All right, so you guys definitely need to start nourishing your temple, nourishing your body. Once again, for the message that came through earlier, for the people that are watching this, that are expecting, that are carrying a child right now, that are growing a whole life inside of them, this is for you, you need to start nourishing your body more, okay? You need to start eating more better, okay? Drinking more. Make sure you're nourishing your temple because you're eating for two. And even those of you that don't have kids, that aren't expecting, it don't matter. This is coming up because you need to start nourishing yourself, especially if you're a heavy caffeine drinker, coffee drinker. You need to definitely nourish your insides, your organs, drink hella water, okay? Nourish your body, okay? For some of you, you're malnourished, okay? Is what's coming through. And I know that's not funny, but that just came through. Like, you could literally be deficient. So maybe you guys should, schedule an appointment to get all your levels checked out, see if you're deficient in something, because that could also be why you're so drained, because maybe you're deficient in a certain vitamin or nutrient. So get that checked out for sure, okay? You also do have crisis. Yeah, so I would definitely say to do that. And even if you don't want to get your levels checked, you know your body well, okay? You know your body. So if you feel like you're thirsty and dehydrated, drink some water. You know what you need to do. But if you feel like it's more serious, definitely now is a time to just, check up on some things. Make sure that you're taking care of your temple the way that you need to take care of it. But Yeah, and I also do feel like this whole, situation of you not having any energy, you being burnt out, you being so stressed out, and it's just this is serious. With this crisis card here, this is something that you should take very serious. Your mental health and all of this and burning yourself out for what? A check? Oh no, bae. You were brought here to do more than just work and slave yourself. No, you were brought here to fulfill your soul's mission, your soul's purpose, okay? So invest in your body, your diet, invest in your health, okay? Invest in your sleep, get better sleep. This is important. This is crucial. We have Lakshmi, okay? So Lakshmi is the goddess of abundance, all right? It's a very beautiful energy, and I really do feel once you start nourishing your temple, taking better care of yourself, putting yourself first and not just, throwing your own needs on the back burner. Once you start doing that, so much more abundance and happiness is going to flow into your home, into your life, into your body, more easily, okay? I feel like there could be blockages, that are stopping the abundance and the happiness from coming in because you're just so stressed all the time. You're just overworking yourself all the time. And once again, I'm going to say this again. I know that not everybody can just, call out of work and take time for themselves, but I will say this, it needs to be a priority because you are important. You were not just brought here to slave over, to make something that's not even really doing it, that's not cutting it. You know what I'm saying? You're worth way more than that. And your spiritual team wants you to know that. Take your power back. Okay. And I also feel like if you guys are dealing with a lack of creativity, something that can help is once again connecting more with your spiritual team, praying and asking them to just fill you up with more creativity, more energy. Okay, more stamina. So diving deeper, we have healing waters, bae. You know what I'm saying? So, this is right under the Ace of Wands. So I'm seeing that, another way that you guys can get your creative spark back, that you can get that energy, that life force back, that stamina. A way that you can get that back is by cleansing your aura. Okay, I feel like your aura, you might have just picked up so much heavy energy and it's been a minute since you've cleansed. Okay, or maybe if you just recently cleansed, Spirit is telling you that you didn't do that well of a job, so just cleanse up your aura. All right, whether you use sound, you're really being called to use water. Okay, even if this is just you traveling to a body of water and just sitting there and letting the healing frequencies and vibrations of the water cleanse your aura, that's still powerful. And I would highly recommend doing so, okay? But also drinking more water. I'm seeing that you guys could definitely be dehydrated, and that's causing you to feel this lack of energy big time, okay? We shouldn't just be drinking soda, juice, and tea all the time. There needs to be water as well, okay? Gratitude and thanks. So Spirit is definitely communicating to start, spreading more gratitude and giving thanks for all that you do still have. That can also help you raise your vibration. And when your vibration is higher, you have more of this energy. You have more of the stamina. So I feel like right now your spiritual team, they're just giving you ways. All right. They're telling you like, hey, do this. All right. That'll get you right. Do this. That'll get you right. So, it's up to you to take the advice. I can only lead the horse to the water. I can't make the horse drink it. But, bae, you need to drink some water. Okay. We have prayers and wishes. Boom. There it is. Start praying, start communicating with your spiritual team. Tell them what it is that you need help with. Yes, they already know because they watch over you, but I feel like this is the energy of you need to speak up, okay? Closed mouths don't get fed. You need to start building that connection, that relationship, that bond with your ancestors, your spiritual team, okay? If you're wanting them to make things happen for you, just don't be just using them, especially if you're watching this and you work with a certain deity, don't just be using them. You know what I'm saying? Build the connection. Build that up, okay? You also do have affirmation for acceptance, okay? So this is a card that your spiritual team really wants you to know that everything that's going on right now, it's kind of just like you have to accept it. You just have to go with the flow. You have to deal with the cards that you've been dealt, but it's of course helping you. It's helping you grow. It's healing you, whether you realize it or not. So just know that this is happening for you and not to you. And it's definitely helping you build character, and it's helping you learn a lesson of the importance of spiritual hygiene and the importance importance of taking care of your overall mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health. Stop putting yourself on the back burner, okay? Stop letting your battery go fully on E until you start, taking better care of yourself. It should not be that way, okay? You want to take care of yourself on a daily so that way you don't, risk just getting really ill, okay? Or not, I'm not going to say that, but so that way you don't just burn out, basically, is what I see. Because I just see a lot of tiredness, okay? And finally, we have make a move. All right, and so once again, I'm feeling a sense that a lot of you guys are definitely just feeling stagnant. You have no energy, and your spiritual team wants you to know that just start somewhere. Start somewhere. Start small, and just give gratitude, like congratulate yourself even for your smallest accomplishments, because I personally know how it gets. You know what I'm saying? When your battery is just on E, you have no, because I can read it so well because I've been through this. I know exactly how you're feeling. And so with that, what has helped me personally is just starting small, doing something, okay? Doing something, doing anything, and just, celebrating that little victory of getting something accomplished. For those of you that are dealing with depression or anxiety and you're struggling just getting out of bed, you're struggling doing the basic things, start small and congratulate yourself. Treat yourself, okay? Build that momentum. These are all things that would really benefit you right now. And also with this Five of Pentacles, the money issues, the financial stress or burdens you're feeling right now, pray to your spiritual team about that. Let them know what you're experiencing and, what are you wishing to create? You're wishing for more abundance. You're wishing for more energy to, get this abundance coming into your life, okay? So you have to verbally speak it, okay? Now we're talking about manifesting here, the law of attraction. You have to put your intentions out, all right? So you're thinking about all that you want to do. You're thinking about your dreams, but are you, putting it out there, okay? Are you saying, universe, this is where I will be in 3 months from now, so Moda B, thank you? Or are you saying, yeah, this is what I want, but I don't really know how to do it. I'm just going to twiddle my thumbs, So it's just a little energy, little message that's coming through here. All right, so we're going to dive a little bit deeper, see what else you guys need to know. We have the Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Okay, so this is a time to not be at war with yourself, to not be at war with anybody else, but just to focus on your healing. All right, you're not to blame. Nobody is to blame. Just, surrender the blame game and just start healing the situation. Okay, healing yourself, tending to yourself. Okay, yeah, you might have burnt yourself out to the point where you're exhausted and you're forced to call out of work. But hey, it's behind you. Now all you can do is just rebuild from here. Now all you can do is just recharge your energy. So I'm definitely feeling this card is about you being gentle with yourself as you are healing, as you are learning from life. All right, we have the Stars. You can manifest your every wish. And your spiritual team wants to remind you that. So even in your crisis situations, even in your situations where you're just like, yo, I don't know how I'm going to get up out of this, you have the power to manifest change. You just have to believe in yourself. Okay, so maybe you guys can get some self-help books on manifesting. Maybe you guys can study more into that and perfect that. Okay, but once again, it's all about you having faith. Okay, it's about you truly believing what you're speaking is coming to fruition. Okay, all right. You also have Sword. Now is the time to make the change. It could be a lifestyle change. Okay, it could be cutting out something from your diet that is causing you to be malnourished, okay? Or maybe it's a change of waking up earlier. Maybe it's a change of quitting that job that's draining you and overly demanding too much from you and fulfilling your life's purpose that's going to bring you the abundance, okay? What is the change that your soul has been calling out for? You know what it is, and that's on period, okay? And finally, we have Sundress. Do it for you, okay? Not for anybody else, but for you, okay? You want a better job because you know that you don't deserve to, come home from work drained and exhausted every day. You don't deserve that. So you have to do it for you. And this card also speaks a message of, unfortunately, nobody's really going to force you. Nobody's going to push you to do it. You have to want it bad enough for yourself. Okay, so don't let it get to the point where you're at rock bottom and that's what's going to motivate you to make the changes that you could have made 5 months ago. Okay, so for real, you have to make the change. Your spiritual team is giving you some tough love, but at the end of the day, you know what you have to do to get out of this funk. Okay, small tweaks, small changes can cause big movements, big shifts in your life. You just have to believe. All right, y'all said I need some motivation, come through, spirit, and boom, y'all got it. Okay, so we're gonna dive a little bit deeper here. All right, so diving deeper, you guys here have the dreams whisper. Okay, so also a big message that's coming through for you guys is start paying attention to your dreams. Okay, so your actual dreams that you have when you go to sleep, I feel like that's a big way that your spiritual team, your angels, ancestors, guides, that's a big way that they communicate with you. But also, I look at this as you being guided to follow your dreams and not wait until it's too late. Okay, well, it's never too late, but don't wait until you're in a situation where it's just like, dang, I could have been doing this. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. All right, you guys also have second chances. So spirit is communicating with you guys that, there could be something that is heavy on your heart or has been heavy on your heart, and you've been wanting a second chance or a retry at something. And I definitely feel like you're about to be granted that second chance, okay? So keep that in mind. This could be about anything, okay? So whatever's popping up for you, that's what this is about, all right? Or you might even get a glimpse of what it's about in your dreams, but there's definitely a second chance to heal something that was once broken. You have focus on the light. So overall, your spiritual team is wanting you to focus on recharging yourself, okay? Refueling your tank, refueling your energy, focusing on your spirituality, your connection with the divine. That's very important right now. And you also have course correction. So this does indicate that your spiritual team, they're communicating that you did kind of get off track a little bit, off track as in, just being burnt out, not really, tending to your spiritual hygiene of cleansing your energy, cleansing your aura, or whatever this could be about, getting off track of something. All right. For some of you, it's getting off track with your health journey, with your working out or eating healthier or making better lifestyle changes. You kind of got off track and that discouraged you, but it's never too late to try again. And you are definitely in the process of course correcting your problems, course correcting all that went wrong. Okay, so definitely know that that's happening. So don't be afraid to make a move. If there's somebody or something, really somebody that you want a second chance with, reach out. Okay, I feel like that would be very successful. Okay, and I wanted to get into some blessings. You guys got 4 blessing cards that came through for you guys. So let's go ahead and see what blessings your spiritual team wants you to know is coming. So we have a blessing to lift sadness. Yes, overcoming sadness, healing from sadness is one of your blessings. Then we have a blessing to bring prosperity. Okay, a blessing to bring you abundance and happiness. You also have a blessing on a resolution. Okay, finally finding finally finding a solution to the problems that have been causing you pain and suffering. And then we have a blessing of the earth. Okay, and I look at this as a blessing of, being able to recharge your spiritual tank by going outside and grounding yourself, connecting with Gaia, connecting with Mother Earth by putting your bare feet on the ground. Okay, a blessing of stability, a blessing of energy and stamina, a blessing of having that energy inside of you to get things done. Okay, a blessing of being divinely guided by nature. Okay, so pay attention to what you see out in nature. Okay, what animals pop up to you in your dream, what you see. All right, very powerful. Okay, so finally we're going to end your reading with some Archangel Michael messages. We're going to see what else, what other messages are coming through for you guys. So we have here, go forward fearlessly. Thank you for walking with me every step of the way, for holding my hand, giving me confidence and courage, and guiding my thoughts and actions in the direction of love and my true life's purpose. Okay, we have from Archangel Michael, you and your loved ones are safe. Dear God and Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over me and my loved ones. Please help me feel secure and at peace and fill me with the faith so that I may focus on my priorities and enjoy a healthful, happy life. Okay, we have your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. Please help me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine guidance that I have asked and pray for. Allow me to keep my ego out of the way so your wisdom can come streaming through me for my own benefit and for those around me. Okay. All right. And we have prayer will help this situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and any other whom else you pray to, I ask for your divine intervention. Describe the situation. I welcome your help and I trust and follow your guidance and with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and I ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you. Amen. Okay, take them to church. All right. And final angel messages, we have prioritize. Archangel Metatron is coming through. Can I get a year? Okay. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated from there. Period. So you want to get stuff done. Focus on your highest priorities, and Archangel Metatron will help you get stuff done from there. Period. All right. You have teaching and learning. Okay, so this is from Archangel Zadkiel. I hope I pronounced that right. Keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Okay. And finally, we have creative writing. Archangel Gabriel. Make time to write down your thoughts in a journal or pen an article or book. So get writing. Okay. Get writing. For some of you, you are meant to be a writer. You're meant to share your creative writing gifts with the world. And if you're currently working a job that's stressing you out, over demanding way too much of your time, your energy, this is a sign from your spiritual team to say, hey, if you really are serious about fulfilling your life's mission, your life's purpose, you want to be happy while making the abundance that you desire and deserve, get to it. Okay? All right. And finally, we have some self-care advice or guidance. So basically, this is what your spiritual team feels as though would help you. What self-care practices your spiritual team feels as though would help you get through what we talked about today. Okay, so you here have sing. All right, let loose, baby. All right, have some fun, move the body, dance a little bit, use that throat chakra, and just sing your heart out. Okay, we have soak in a bath. Okay, aka spiritually cleanse that aura. Okay, get your energy right. I feel like, soaking in the bath, soaking in the tub, putting some crystals around for that good energy, dimming the lights a little bit, lighting some candles with intention. Okay, definitely can do wonders for you in this situation with just boosting you back up. Okay, and then we have nourish your temple. Okay, we have it twice. Nourishment and nourish your temple. So somebody needs to be nourishing a little bit more, or making sure that we are incorporating some fresh fruits and veggies, some water. All right. And if you want to take it a step, further, you really want to make sure that you're not being depleted of any of your nutrients and vitamins. You could see a professional and just check out your blood levels and see what's popping. See if you're deficient in anything, or you can, use a little bit more of some vitamins and nutrients. Okay, so take that into consideration, boo, because that could really also be why you're so exhausted. Okay, and that's just what I see. All right, so take that how you want to take it. And finally, we have build strength. All right, go into the gym, or I really, with everything that's going on right now with the gym, it's just not a vibe for me. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be working out at home, just more comfortable. You don't really have to be struggling to breathe under all that. So yeah, doing some yoga at the home, or doing some jumping jacks, some squats, doing something, building strength, moving your body. I also feel like all this built up, pent up wand energy, it's kind of just causing you to feel like antsy. So, move the body, let all that stress out, get it out of there, get rid of it. The vibes. Okay, so group 3, that's what I got for you guys. That's what's coming through. If this resonated with you, if this hit home, please comment down below. Let sister know how so. I always look forward to reading you guys' comments. Be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets homegirl know that you guys mess with it. You guys want to see more of of it. So yeah. Also, if you want to see more exclusive behind the scenes content, be sure to go to the description box. Check out my Patreon. It's down below. And join the family over there. It's litty. All right. But without further ado, I'm going to move on to the last but definitely not least group. Let's go. All right, last but definitely not least, group number 4. Tuning into my viewers that selected pile 4. All right, with this beautiful, vibey, lit, pink butterfly. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, let's go ahead and see what your spiritual team wants you to know in this very moment. Okay, your spiritual team as in your ancestors, your spirit guides that look after you, your angels, your deities, if you work with any, okay? Basically, your spiritual team of your support, basically. That I'm kind of last group of the night, and you know these readings is long, so bear with me, okay? But your spiritual team, what do they want you to know? What do they want to tell you? What advice do they have you? You guys already know the vibes. Let's go. So we're going to start with the tarot, just jumping into it, and then the oracle will just, give us more in-depth messages. Y'all know the vibes over here, so let's see what's crack-a-lacking, what y'all have popping. It's been a minute, so all these piles are thick. All right, they're thick with 3 C's. So you guys here have the High Priestess in reverse. So your spiritual team is like, where you been at, bae? Where you at? All right, because what's going on? Okay. Why haven't you been trusting your intuition? Why have you been ignoring your intuition? All right. What's going on? Okay. We have the 8 of Blades in reverse. We love to see it. We have Death in reverse. Woo, Chile. Okay, I'm getting strong Pisces, Scorpio vibes here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the 6 of Blades. Okay, we have the 8 of Wands. All right. And we also have the 6 of Wands. Okay, success. Okay, celebration in the Empress. So immediately, I feel like your spiritual team wants to give you a hug. All right, they want to give you a hug. They want to let you know that everything is going to be okay. I know that this transition, this change is scary. It's different. It's new. But the final result is your happiness. The final end, picture is you being where you have been wanting to be for so long. This change is hard for you. You're not really wanting to, go through with this change, this transition of whatever you're experiencing, but it's needed. Okay. And I feel like you guys have been, ignoring your gut feeling. You guys have been ignoring your intuition. Your intuition has been telling you for a really long time that you have to cut the tie. You have to walk away. You have to move on, but you have not been doing it. You've been giving this person or this situation chances time after time after time after time while you are just mentally just getting punched, just knocked down like over and over and over again. You're really trying to keep it together, but you can only take so much. And that is why your spiritual team is taking this person out of your life. They're moving you away. They're moving you to bigger and better things, okay? You are raising your vibration. You are elevating. You are growing. And sometimes when you elevate, when you grow, when you ascend, certain people that you once resonated with just no longer can fit. You know what I'm saying? It's like trying to fit a square into a circle. It's not. And so for you, I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that you have got to stop ignoring your gut feelings. You have got to stop brushing off that you are highly psychic, you are highly intuitive, and you are highly connected to spirit, okay? And so with that, when you ignore your intuition, you already know. And, something always happens to the point where you're like, dang, I knew I shouldn't have ignored my intuition, okay? And that's where you get all of this mental frustration. You're just like, I'm in a crappy situation. I feel stuck. I just feel so out of it, but yet I'm not moving. Why am I not progressing? It's because you have got to let go of something. I feel like your spiritual team, okay, that looks after you, they have been trying to get something or someone out of your life for a really long time because they no longer serve you. They are bringing you down. But you, because of this death card in reverse, you're holding on to them. You're trying to, you're like, okay, I'm going to wait for them to change. I'm going to wait for them to stop hurting me. I'm going to wait for them to, grow up. I'm going to wait. But hey, I really feel feel like your spiritual team is telling you, you know, you got to keep it pushing. You can't stunt your growth while you're trying to force somebody that doesn't want to grow to grow. Okay. And I'm not going to speak for everybody in this situation. You know, some of these people, it's not that they don't want to grow, but they're growing at their own pace. And if you sit around and stay stuck waiting for them, that might bring you down, and that might cause more of this Eight of Swords. Okay. Which once again, Eight of Swords is the energy of feeling mentally stuck, having a lot of anxiety, being in a dark place mentally, but it's just like you can't overcome it because it's all in your head. All right. But the powerful thing about this card for me personally is you can overcome it. Once you snap out of that trance that you're in with this card, and you're like, you know what, this is all in my head. These are all thoughts, okay? And these thoughts can too shall pass. I'm stuttering. I'm not even making sense. But, you know, these thoughts can be removed. Boom, get out of here. Okay, so I feel like for you guys, you know, this could be about you cutting off the negative thinking, the self-sabotage, you know, or really whatever this is about is you've been staying in a stagnant situation for far too long. You've been putting up with stagnant energy for way too long. Okay, and now you're at a part in your journey where you're being forced. You are literally being forced to move on. The Six of Swords is about mentally moving on. You're like, you know what? I can't take this energy anymore. It's stressing me out. It's not good for my mental. It's not good for me right now. So I need to move on with my life. Okay? And I feel like you're choosing yourself. You're focusing on yourself. And if you're currently in a situation where you have a gut feeling, you know deep down that there's somebody in your life, they don't have your best interest, they keep hurting you, and you just feel like you're being pushed to move on, but you're staying, I feel like your spiritual team wants you to know that the moment that you choose to walk away and focus on yourself, that is when so much energy comes to your life. That is when so much genuine happiness comes to you. That is when the self-love comes to you. That is when the overall love of your life comes to you. Once you focus on yourself, and I know a lot of people don't want to hear it. They get so defensive. Ego pops up. But I really do feel from personal experience, you know, of me going through a situation like this, the moment that I chose to walk away because I knew it was hurting me, I knew it was keeping me in a bad mental state, the moment that I chose to walk away, you know, the clouds started to clear up. The sky got crystal clear blue. The sun came back out and everything started to pick back up. Everything started to get better. So what I'm telling you, what your spiritual team is telling you, if you're feeling drained, if you're feeling exhausted, if you are feeling so hurt and you're just waiting, it's like you're just waiting around for someone to change or for somebody to come back or for somebody to, you know, do something. All right, you're just waiting, but it's just taking away from your life force. It's draining you. It's draining you. Your spiritual team has been sending you signs left and right. You know what I'm saying? But you're ignoring it. You're not paying attention because ego doesn't want to hear that this person isn't coming back. Ego doesn't want to hear that this person truly doesn't have your best interest. Ego doesn't want to hear that. So you ignore your spiritual team. You ignore your own intuition. You ignore your higher self. But that just puts you in a deeper Eight of Swords. It puts you in a deeper hurt. It puts you in a deeper depression. It puts you in a deeper dark place. All right. And what you are, you know, crying for, what you are talking to spirit about is you're wanting to feel better. You're wanting to feel happy. And what your spiritual team is communicating right now is that happiness is waiting on the other side of this door. But what you have to do first is you have to walk through the door. And walking through that door means that you are okay with detaching from that situation. And always remember this, what is meant for you will be. What is not meant for you will not be. So if you have to walk away from a person, a situation, a place, know that if it's truly meant for you, that will come back in your life. You guys will find a way to come back together. But if it's not, boom, now you know. But stop sacrificing your happiness waiting around for somebody to come back around, for somebody to care, for somebody to apologize when, quite frankly, they're probably not even focused on that. All right? This is tough. This is heavy, but you need to hear it. I'm seeing that your spiritual team is telling you it's time to move on. It's time for you to get your head right, okay? I feel like your head's been in a very dark place, waiting around for somebody to change, waiting around for somebody to come back around or whatever your situation is. And it's taking a toll on you, okay? because you have all these opportunities. 8 of Wands. You have all these opportunities, and I mean all these opportunities. You have so much success, so much happiness, so many good vibes that are literally waiting to enter your reality, but it cannot enter your reality with this negative influence in your life. You've got to shed it. You've got to let it go. Okay, Empress, I see so much growth and fertility around you. I see you making your dreams happen, okay? And this is all like literally within 6 months from now, if you choose to cut the tie, if you choose to just walk away for your own well-being. And when you walk away, don't try to jump into something new. Don't try to get a rebound. Focus on yourself. Put all of that love, all of that attention, all of that energy that you have been trying to put into this void, into yourself, and watch how powerful you transform. Watch how you upgrade yourself, bae. Okay, admirers, love, that's all gonna come. Okay, that's literally all gonna come. But your spiritual team wants you to know that right now should not be your focus. You have all of these opportunities, all of these blessings that are literally coming your way. But if you're just so quick to jump into another relationship, or if you're so quick to just jump into another situationship to fill a void, to fill the pain, to give you temporary satisfaction, you're going to keep on repeating this cycle, okay? So you need to stop ignoring your intuition. You need to connect more with your intuition, connect more with your guides, and also I'm just seeing, focus on the positives, because you guys really do have a lot of good stuff going for you. You have a lot of support, okay? And just remember that you are only stuck in this situation because you're allowing yourself to be stuck in this situation. And I know that that's a tough pill to swallow. That's really heavy for some of you, but that message might not be for all of you, but if that just hit home, okay? So, and I feel like you guys, I'm getting chills. There we go. You guys already know. You guys already know this. And you are so protected as you make this shift. A lot of you guys that selected this group, you've been contemplating moving. Whether it's moving states, moving your house, that will be successful. You will be divinely guided as you do so, because you're raising your vibration. You're moving up. You're leveling up. Okay? So this is powerful. You've got to remember this, and don't let this negativity, this darkness, stunt your growth and block your manifestations, okay? And also, your spiritual team wants you to know that you're very beautiful, you're glowing, and you have a pure heart. So don't let this person or this situation with all this darkness mess up your pure heart. And don't let that, change who you are and how you view love or how you view people in general. Okay, so diving deeper, we have Oshun, okay? The goddess of Oshun, sensuality. Okay, so this is the energy of enjoying the pleasures in life, enjoying your life. And I feel like you guys haven't fully been able to enjoy your life because you've been stressing about this person that's not following through, this person that's not reciprocating the energy, this person that's not giving you the time of day, this person or situation that's not treating you fairly. You haven't been able to enjoy, all of your success or all that you have good going on because you're letting that situation just, impact the way that you view the world, okay? Lowering your vibration. So just get it out of sight, out of mind. Block the person, move on, okay? It's what your spiritual, I know it's tough, all right? I know, but the moment that you choose to move on is the moment that all this, luxury, Oshun, she likes nice things, all right? She gives her children nice things because nice things are beautiful. You have so much beautiful stuff coming your way, all right? And I guarantee you 6 months from now, yes, I'm saying it with confidence because I feel it, 6 months from now, you're going to look back at that situation and be so happy that you chose to walk away because of your level up, because of your glow up. So yes, the initial walking through this door of death might be hard. It might be uncomfortable. You might be scared. All right. But once you walk through that door and you see what's on the other side, you won't even look back. And that's on what? Period. So we have to remember that. All right. So we have home. hearth, okay? So a lot of you, once again, if you've been looking for a sign, you've been wanting to move locations, just change up the scenery, change everything, do it, okay? Because at the end of the day, your home is always inside of your heart, okay? You can always go inward, all right? So these are just messages that are coming through, but I feel like you guys should definitely focus on making your house a home. I feel like you guys should definitely treat yourself. There's something coming up that you're gonna need to celebrate. I mean, I just see so much success, so much victory, and your spiritual team is very proud of you. Very proud of you, okay? So we have death and rebirth. Yes. You're going through phases. You're going through cycles. This is life. And throughout your life, there's going to be so many death moments, okay? So this is nothing to be afraid of. We must embrace change with open arms. We must know that this change is happening, it's happening for us, not to us. It's happening to make us a stronger, better person, okay? So you're currently going through a rebirth. You're moving. You're literally shifting so much energy, but with that is so much satisfaction, okay? And we also do have Baba Yaga, all right? And this is the wild woman, okay? So no matter what your gender is, it doesn't matter. This is a time for you to, embrace your freedom, go after your passions, all right? Live on the wild side a little bit, step out of your comfort zone. This is that energy. I look at this literally as following your heart, just moving through life to the beat of your heart and just go, just embrace the journey and you will go so far. I see you glowing. I see you smiling. I just see you so happy. So even if you are in a really dark place right now mentally and you're like, what? I haven't gotten out of bed in 3 days. No, mamas. Yes. Okay. I see you coming out of this, but how you come out of this is by choosing to surrender that connection, by choosing to move on, by choosing to fall in love with yourself. Truly. Okay. You have joy and delight. Yes, your spiritual team wants to just remind you how much good stuff you got going on. This little situation that knocked you down a little bit. You then forgot who you are. But at the end of the day, this is your wake-up call. This is your reminder. And now that you know, follow your heart. Don't let that person or that situation or that conflict knock you down from your happiness. You deserve to be happy. All right? Remember how happy you were before the situation. You can be just as happy, if not more happy, after the situation. It was just a learning experience. It happened to tell you to trust your intuition a bit more, to trust your inner guidance, your gut feelings, okay? So air magic, your spiritual team is wanting you to definitely start setting your intentions, speaking it out into the universe, all right? You shift so much energy by doing so. So don't underestimate the power of speaking your affirmations daily, okay? All right, group 4, Mojo Dojo wanted to make an appearance. Say hey, Papa. Chonky. Say hey, Mimi. Hey, baby. I love you, Papa. All right. All right. So group number 4, let's go ahead and keep it moving. I had to change the battery and the microphone. So Mojo Dojo came up in here meowing. So yeah, meet Mojo, my new baby. Okay. So we have ground and center. All right, so another message from your spiritual team is now is definitely, it's a beautiful time for you to ground your energy, to recharge as you are shifting and as you are moving, as you are, mentally moving on from a heavy situation that affected you in a not so positive way. You can ground, recenter, recharge your energy by meditating, by earthing, connecting with Mother Nature, all of that, or just by setting the intentions. I am grounded like a tree. I am one with the earth. I'm calm. I am centered. I'm full of energy. Okay. So yeah, change and progress. So I really do see moving. Okay. Moving, changing scenery, changing your focus. All right. And just going with the flow, embracing it. No matter how crazy or scary things may be or how difficult things were in the past, embracing it with an optimistic attitude is what's going to bring you all of this happiness. Okay. So diving deeper, you guys have voyage. I see travel. I see moving, okay? I literally do. Like for a lot of you, you've been contemplating moving to another state, having a fresh new start, and I feel like that would be so beautiful for you. Wow. Okay, so this card tells you that you already have all the answers, and this goes hand in hand with the High Priestess in reverse. You have had all the answers all along, and you might have been ignoring some of them, ignoring some red flags, ignoring that intuition, but hey, you learned, and I bet you won't ignore it again, huh? So you already have the answers going forward, so start honing in that intuition, using it, okay? And really what's the word for it? Enhancing it, okay? Connecting with it. All right? You have the sun. Paint the sun back in your sky. Okay, so, do what you need to do. Make the proper changes in your life that can bring you the happiness back. All right, and you know how you can do that. You know what you need to do to bring that happiness back into your life. All right, we have library. Take control of your own narrative. So you're in control of your life. If other people have been telling you what to do and dictating your life, this is your spiritual team reminding you, hey, you have the power to control yourself. All right, you have the power to, trust your intuition and let that guide you. So don't feel like you have to, you know what I'm saying, just kiss other people's ass just because of what they feel is best for you, okay? We have the universe. We are all just stardust, okay? So I see you guys manifesting big time. I see you guys making your dreams come true. And so this is literally a reminder, like, you are made up of the same energy of the stars. You are one with the universe. You are one with the cosmos. So don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your greatness. And if you dealt with a situation where you were being controlled, manipulated, and gaslighted to feel like you weren't good enough or you weren't powerful enough to make your dreams happen, you are, erasing that narrative, shedding that, and stepping into your power. And that's on period. Okay. So you also have meant to be. This is fate. This ending, it's unfortunate. It's difficult, but it had to happen. It was meant to be. And this move, this success, this victory, you finally glowing from just being so freaking happy and so content with your life. It's meant to be. It's fate. All right. So I feel like the initial start of everything right now, it's a little bit tough. It's new, shifting into new territory, leaving certain people behind, certain places behind, but it's definitely meant. Okay. So we have not your battle. So I feel like this is your spiritual team telling you that there's something right now that you're a little bit too immersed in, too invested in, and it's just not your battle. Don't even drain your energy trying to fight somebody else's battle. You know what I'm saying? Just focus on yourself. We have driven by purpose here. All right. So I feel like now is a time in your life to really focus, to get serious, to get disciplined and focus on your life's purpose, your life's mission. All right. So a lot of you guys, what is your life's purpose? What's your life's mission? Now is a time to change your focus off of that failed relationship or failed friendship or whatever recently failed that you've been trying to hold on to. That's just, it's gone. It's not coming back. It's time to definitely change your focus and start focusing on your purpose. Okay. Or even if you don't know what your purpose is, now is the time to start meditating and figuring out what exactly is your purpose so you can live a more purposeful life. All right. And finally, we have Emperor of Structure. Yes. And that just came through with this card here. So getting more structure with your everyday routine. Setting a schedule for yourself, just being more disciplined in all areas to make your dreams come true. Okay, so I'm definitely seeing that's coming through. And I did want to pull messages for your blessings. So what blessings are currently coming in your life? All right, so you have a blessing on your wisdom. Okay, so a blessing on your wisdom. And I feel like this tough situation, this change that's inevitable that you're currently going through, it's definitely making you smarter. It's helping you trust your intuition once again, and you're just you're growing wiser from it. Okay, I'm stuttering now. Been talking all night, but you're definitely growing wiser from the situation. Your soul is leveling up. Your consciousness is leveling up. So, it wasn't for nothing. You can think the situation, think the person. We have a blessing on a homecoming. So maybe some of you guys are moving back to your hometown, okay? Or maybe some of you guys are being urged to move and find your forever home, or just a place that's more home-like to you. Finding your home. Okay, and you also have a blessing on a new venture. Okay, so a blessing of a new start. Yes, a new venture. You know, happiness can come from this. Shooting your shot. Okay, with this Archer card here. And finally, a blessing on your sleep. Okay, so y'all will be able to sleep better. Y'all will start getting better sleep once you just shift the energy and fully release that situation. And you guys know what the situation is, just fully releasing, forgiving, and moving on, honestly. Okay, and I also feel like you guys get a lot of downloads, a lot of information in your sleep, in your dreams here. So that's a big way that you guys can start trusting your intuition, is by paying attention to your dreams, taking note of what is occurring in your dreams, and, you know, just letting that guide you along your waking life. Okay, that's very important here. And I also feel like you guys definitely connect with flowers big time. Something that you guys can do to raise your vibration is have flowers around your home. Okay, preferably yellow flowers. Orange flowers are really popping up for you guys. Really beautiful. All right, and finally, we're gonna go ahead and end you guys' in-depth, nitty-gritty pick a card reading with some angel messages. So you have here from Archangel Michael, guarded and protected. Thank you for protecting my loved ones and me, ensuring that we are safe and that all of our needs are met. I now accept your help gratefully and gracefully, knowing that it's right for me and all others to accept heavenly guidance. We have new beginnings and a fresh start. Thank you for bringing new opportunities and offering support, and for helping me release and heal my past. Fill me with trust as I experience these life changes. So we're on it. All right. It's time to leave an unhealthy situation. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. All right. And finally, we have from Archangel Michael, lean on God and the angels for support. Dear God and angels, I give you this, and you briefly describe your situation. Now and completely, I step out of the way and allow divine miracles to shine through everyone and everything involved. Okay, moving forward, we have prosperity. Your material needs are provided for as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So once again, your spiritual team wants you to know that you are being divinely guided and protected as you follow your dreams. But if you stay around in this stagnant energy, that might not come to fruition. We're just being honest here. So, you know, take this opportunity. All right, just take it, run with it. Okay, you have clairvoyance. Okay, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. You are psychic. You need to start tapping into those abilities and trusting it. All right, trust that guidance, mama. We have courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. Okay, and then we have Archangel Jeremiel. Y'all are gonna come for me, Jeremiah. I don't know. But this here says, all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to, with hidden blessings that you will soon understand. What did I say? All right, so it's up to you. It's up to you if you want to go ahead and close this chapter, or if you want to stay in it. It's up to you. We all have free will, but this is what needed to come through, okay? And finally, group number 4, I wanted to go ahead and end it with some self-care advice. So this is basically what, these are some self-care rituals that you can do that basically will help you with this situation and overall with your life. Okay, so you guys here have look to the stars. All right, connect more with your birth chart, connect more with astrology. Let the stars, the astrology of the stars, guide you, all right, as you manifest your dreams coming true, your career, all right, this money, this abundance. All right, you also do have journal. All right, journal, write out your feelings, write your intentions, you know, journal what you're releasing too, you know, really let it out, pen to paper. All right, you also have hydrate, drinking that water, okay, drink some water now, hydrate the body. And finally, we have write a gratitude list. So this definitely ties into journaling. I feel like there's a lot that Spirit's wanting you to journal about, but definitely, you know, setting your intentions, journaling out what you want to see come to fruition within these next 6 months, how you're wanting to feel. all of that. Okay, so this was a lot. This was very powerful. All right, so group number 4, this was your in-depth pick a card reading on your channeled messages from your spiritual team. If this resonated with you, if this hit home, I would love to hear it. Comment down below. Let sister know how so. Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys really like the content and want to see more like so. And finally, if you have yet to already, be sure to check out my exclusive Patreon. It's linked in the description box if you want to see some behind the scenes content. You know the vibes. All right, so this was lit. All right, I'm so happy to be back on the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here though. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking all night. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.